Imagine not being a Marvel fan. Can you just imagine? I can't imagine.
Ladies, I want to see you back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up.
Welcome back, my G's, to review it. Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell, today's review is going to be about the Marvel Cinematic Universe TV series WandaVision.
WandaVision, 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 WandaVision.
If you've been here, if you know me, if you've heard me speak, if you follow me on socials, you know that I am a Marvel fan, a Marvel stan, a Marvel geek, a Marvel babe. I love Marvel through and through. Obviously, I was very, very excited, a bit apprehensive, just because I didn't know what to expect. And I am happy to say Marvel did the damn thing, okay? This is going to be more a review of what I loved about it, me geeking out about it, what I'm looking forward to, and just talking about WandaVision as a whole. The WandaVision TV series was basically life after Infinity War and Endgame, where we saw Wanda have to kill the love of her life, Vision, and then watch Thanos rewind time with the Time Stone and kill him all over again. She got to fight him in Endgame. She was one of the few who was closest to defeating him, and it's basically her and Vision living in this city called Westview, but things are not as it seems. For the first 3 episodes, it's very much a sitcom type show. I saw a lot of people complain saying WandaVision is shit, I don't like this, no. I knew something was coming. This is Marvel. You think Marvel would just give us this cute little sitcom? No, honey, something was coming. And in episode, I want to say 4, the Marvel things were happening, and I was like, I knew it. I was like, guys, come on, don't doubt Marvel. Marvel said, hold my drink, okay? Marvel said, just wait, hold on, take time, enjoy the show, we are coming, we'll give you what you want, and then some, okay? And then some. We got to see Wanda and Vision in the sitcom type show, so there was like homage to Dick Van Dyke show. I got like a Bewitched vibe. There was definitely a Malcolm in the Middle type show, which we later on found out these are the sitcoms that Wanda grew up on as a child, so it made sense that this is what was happening. Later got to find out that she had created this hex where it was a life for her and Vision and eventually her children to live how she wanted based off these sitcoms growing up, but she didn't realize that it was actually her controlling everything and everyone, and that she was holding people against their will. There were so many theories as to what was going to happen, as to what was happening. What I liked about this series is that they didn't give us too much too soon. We got introduced to Pietro, aka Quicksilver, who died in Avengers Age of Ultron, but it wasn't the Pietro that she knows. It was a guy who played Quicksilver in the X-Men film. So everyone thought that, oh my gosh, it's happening.
Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm.
What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure?
Stay calm.
We get X-Men, we get mutants in the MCU. Everyone was gasping, but Marvel said no. Marvel said, I know this is what you want, but no. We find out that the guy who played Pietro in WandaVision, we just basically an actor hired to play Wanda's brother. That's it. There was no connection to X-Men. That was that. They literally teased us because they knew that we would take it and run with it. But I'm happy that we didn't get introduced to mutants in WandaVision, because I just feel like it'll be too soon. I feel like we have a lot coming. It will be too much too soon. So I'm happy that they did that. I'm happy it was just a little haha, you thought, but no. And then where it really like kicked up a notch is when we realized that Wanda and Vision are not the only magical beings in Westview. And basically that it was Agatha all along, honey. Like, Agatha played this nosy, doting neighbor, but turns out she was a witch. That basically could take other witches' powers, and she wanted Wanda's powers. Agatha knew Wanda was destined to be the Scarlet Witch. And In the season finale, we saw Agatha and Wanda basically go head to head. Agatha wanted Wanda's powers because in their book of magic, which is called the Darkhold, I believe, the Scarlet Witch is destined to destroy the world. Agatha didn't believe that Wanda deserved those powers. So the season finale, we saw Agatha try to get Wanda to give her his powers. My favourite scene in the season finale was when we saw Agatha and Wanda basically up in the sky in the hex fighting, and it seems that Wanda has given up and says, here, take my magic. She tried to open the hex to let people go, but she realised if she opens the hex, her sons and her husband Vision would die, so she had to close it again. So it seems as if Wanda is giving her her magic, but Wanda said, oh, you thought oh, you thought Wanda was really creating runes on the hex. If you remember in episode 8, I believe, basically the witch who casts runes in a space is the only witch who can use their magic. So because Wanda created those runes around the hex, Agatha couldn't use her magic, and it then led to Wanda embracing her Scarlet Witch destiny, and she had this whole costume change, her magic elevated. It was like sis entered a whole new level. Agatha was shook because like, you have no idea what you have unleashed, and it was a whole thing. What I liked about this, it was basically like another origin story for Wandavision, because we met her in Age of Ultron. I mean, I hope she doesn't destroy the world, I hope she doesn't become a villain, but I guess if that's her destiny, it's probably going to happen on some level, and it will be interesting to see how they incorporate that in the rest of the MCU series and films. Again, there's been so many fan theories because back in the comics, and again, my comic book knowledge is limited, but Google is free. Back in the comics, Magneto was the father of Wanda and her brother Pietro. But that storyline got retconned, so it no longer was true that they were related, because they wanted to go in a different direction with Wanda and her brother and Magneto and blah, blah, blah. So
Once upon a time.
yes, Wanda and Magneto were father and daughter. But currently in the MCU, in this timeline, there is no relation. Who knows what's going to happen in the future? Maybe they'll bring it back. Maybe they'll make another connection. But as it stands, she's not the daughter of Magneto, and she's not a mutant. So I loved seeing that. I love seeing her in her full form. Sis has chaos magic. Tell me anyone stronger. Who? I think it was even confirmed that she's stronger than Doctor Strange. So who? Anyway, season finale, loved it, especially for the fight scenes. We also got to see Vision fight White Vision. White Vision was basically the body of the real Vision that director Hayward brought to life using the energy from Wanda's magic to create White Vision. So we had Hex Vision and White Vision going head to head in the season finale. Then Hex Vision was created with a piece of the Mind Stone that lives in Wanda. So he was still Vision, but he didn't have Vision's memories, and then we saw Vision activate White Vision's memories, and then he took off. There is essentially another Vision in the world. We don't know when we're going to see him again, but Vision's story is not over because we have another Vision. So again, cannot wait to see him, and if him and Wanda ever reunite, or how they incorporate that in the future MCU titles. Another favourite of mine was Monica Rambeau, aka Tiona Paris. If you don't know my good sis, get to know. I just want to say we have a dark-skinned sister as a superhero in MCU. I'm here for it, okay? I am here for it. Monica Rambeau, we first met her in Captain Marvel film. She was a daughter of Maria Rambeau, and then we got to see her again in Wandavision. We found out who she was, really, that she worked for the government organization SWORD, and that when she came back from the blip, she found out that her mother died during the 5 years time that she was in the blip. She was exposed to a lot of cosmic energy because she kept on going in and out of the hex. I think she went in and out about 3 times. So when she went back into the hex a 3rd time, her genetic makeup changed and she now has powers. She can transform into any form of energy within the electromagnetic spectrum, which is why her superhero name is Spectrum. At the end of the series finale, we got to see that one of the agents who was a Skrull all this time, which is the aliens we met in Captain Marvel, and basically said that a friend of her mum wants to talk to her, and she said where, and she pointed up, which is in space. So I think it's obvious that it's Nick Fury, because last we saw of him, he was on the Skrull spaceship in space. So again, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens with Monica Rambeau, aka Spectrum. I love all of the Easter eggs they gave us. It really does help if you've seen all the 23 films in the MCU. There are little things that they've put in a show that it's like, oh yeah, that happened here, that happened there. So for example, there's a paper towel advert that's called Lagos, but obviously they pronounce Lagos. The tagline is for when you make a mess that you didn't mean to. And obviously, if you remember in, I want to say Captain America Civil War, she accidentally killed people with the bomb that she was trying to get away from harm's way. I couldn't imagine watching Wandavision and not having prior knowledge to everything else. Like, I mean, you can watch it, but it's like you're missing out. You're missing out on the real treats that they've put there for the real fans. I really like how Marvel did that. All in all, I enjoyed Wandavision. I thought every episode was needed. I like the way they connected things. I like the way they left things open to interpretation. You never know what kind of direction they're going to go in. Even if you do have comic book knowledge, they don't always necessarily follow the comics. So it's like, it's free reign at this point. Anything can happen. Oh yeah, the post credit scene. So there's 2 post credit scenes. The last post credit scene was, we saw Wanda on a secluded cabin. They love a cabin in the woods, innit? And she was just, I think she was just drinking a hot drink, whatever. And then in another room, we saw Wanda as the Scarlet Witch going through the Darkhold book. And we heard her sons say, "Mum, help, help, help." Now someone says they're in hell. So I don't know what that means, because they should have died, or they should have, I guess, evaporated in the hex, and they weren't real. They don't exist outside the hex. So it's like, are they real? Are they alive? What does this mean? So many questions, so many theories, and I cannot wait to see where they go next, what happens next. I'm very excited for the future releases coming this year, which include TV shows and films. The next MCU series that we're going to get is The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which starts streaming on Disney Plus on March 19th. After that, we have the Black Widow film, which is coming out in May. Then you have Loki, who's my favourite superhero, or should I call him anti-superhero, that's streaming on Disney Plus in May as well. Then we have the film Shang-Chi and the Legends of the Ten Rings coming out in July. TV series What If, Miss Marvel and Hawkeye are all coming out late this year on Disney Plus. And we have the Eternals films coming out in November. And last but not least, we have Spider-Man No Way Home coming out in December of this year. I cannot wait. I feel like 2021 is a great year to be a Marvel fan. We're getting all the treats this year. Imagine not being a Marvel fan. Can you just imagine? I can't imagine. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought about WandaVision 2. Let me know your fan theories. Let me know what you think is going to happen next. Let me know, even if I got something wrong, let me know in the comments. Let's just, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Also, don't forget again to click the notification bell so you're notified when I do post another video, and follow me on all my socials, which is in my description below, and I shall see you on my next review. Bye.